Hello, welcome back, Tracy here. So I'm super excited to do this Ephemera Sunday. This is a cross between Gale Agostinelli, who did envelopes with using her embossing, and then I also watched the next day Nancy from Wishes and Weeds, and what she did with hers was she put, I don't think she embossed it, but she put lace on the flap. So essentially what you would do is, I decided to combine the two together. So you would put it on your pocket or on your page, you'd open it up, so you'd have a journaling card in there, you'd glue on three sides, and you would have like a tag or something in there. But how cool is that? Yeah, so I decided to, I mean, hey, it might be already done, but I thought, hey, why not just combine the two? And I thought that would be really cool. So I had to play with this one. I need to make another one for my other journal. This is the cover of my Bontic Vintage Design project, and I'm just hunting around for my other one. So I'm doing two at the same time, and that's my second one. So every time I do an Ephemera Saturday and an Ephemera Sunday, I always make sure I do an extra piece for this journal. So let's get cracking. So I hunted around. I've got heaps of envelopes that I've got, but I really like the size of these ones. Right, let's get a couple of these embossed. So I've picked out a couple embossing folders, and I've just opened it up, left the flap out. So we'll get a couple of these embossed, and then I can put this big thing out of the way. And I've grabbed the wrong plate. I need the thinner plate, or I'm going to break my second cuddle bug. So yeah, I hope you guys are all having a great weekend. It's, yeah, still raining here, and I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that's real cute. Real cute. So I'll just put that to the side. I want to do a couple. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 envelopes to do, so I'll just get these embossed, and then we can move on to the next stage. And it's good because I really need to sort through my lace, and I've got lace, bits of lace here and bits of lace there. And right, let's do this one, which has got quite a cool pattern to it. So this lace was just sitting in my drawer beside me, so I'll use it. And then I think what I'm going to do is go uptown tomorrow. Go uptown tomorrow after work and get myself some drawers, and then I can really concentrate on separating the lace into different. Oh, that is pretty. Separating the lace into different sort of filing system, because at the moment I just can't. I just throw it all together, and then I can't find anything, so then I buy something. It's a vicious circle, this crafting business, especially this journal business. Yeah, that's really cool. So I think that, yeah, that's all of it done. So let's quickly put this away, and then it's not hanging around being a nuisance. Right, back again. So what I want to do is I want to sort of make it stand out a bit more. Make sure, yeah. So that's probably a bit too much. I should have just sort of unloaded it at the side, but it's all right. It will get covered. Very pretty designs. And I'm not worrying about it being too even. And then I had another one over here at the side. So some of it's going to be covered up anyway. So that was just going over it with some oxide ink, and now I just want it to sort of stand out a little bit more, so I'm running over it with distress ink and go around the edges. Yeah, so when I seen Gayle and Nancy do it, I got all excited, wanting to combine the two of them. Itching to do it. Great. I love it when, you know, you think of something, and like I said, it's probably been done before, but I haven't done it. So that's always really cool. Cool. So there's one done. Do it in sort of like a mess make. So I will do another one for my Animals in Victorian Clothing journal. I don't think this style would suit my postal one from Tracy Fox. Probably would, it might suit the Ragamuffin one from Anne at Golden Mead, but for now I think I just want to do it for Anton's journals, the Victorian animals. And then maybe I'll just do the rest in flowers. So, yeah. Not being too fussy with the inking. I know a lot of you don't like sitting there watching people ink. Pauline. I'll try and go fast for you. Not too worried about inking around the flap, it's going to be covered anyway. Right, I think that's probably enough. I'll ink around the outside of that one later and this one later. But adding that just bit of distress ink makes it stand out just that little bit more. Right, put that to the side. Right, now I have got Mr. Fox cut out, but first I think I want this lace, just because it's a bit of pinkinish, if that's such a word. Let's just chop that off there. I think that will suit him. So let's glue this down. And do we want that edge? Or do we want that edge? I quite like that edge. And I'll have it over just a smidge. Right, let's just put that up there to dry a bit. And then we will do this one. So what about brown? What about this one? It's quite pretty, isn't it? Let's do that. I'm not sure which way that goes, but we'll do it that way. That's going to hang over too. That's fine. What about something like this? I'm a little bit loath to cut this one up actually, and I don't think I will. Let's just put that one back in the drawer. I'll just dump it in the drawer like I do with everything else. And then there's like a mauvey colour one. No, I want to stick to It's kind of pretty. I'm going to lose that edge, but that doesn't matter. Let's just use it. Not plenty, so it doesn't matter. So I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend. Mine's been pretty good. Pretty good. I'll just stick it like that. And we'll do these two later if we get time. Right, so let's just go back to this one. And what I want to do is carefully chop the lace, shut the flap and chop the lace. Can always tidy it up later. And we just want to follow the envelope flap, so it's okay to stick out the end, but not the sides. There we are. So there's one. And we'll keep that. I was almost going to chuck it out, but I could hear everyone gasp, so we won't be chucking it out. Right, this one here, that's just about perfect actually fitting on there, so I don't need to chop that way, but I do need to chop the sides. And then we'll go down here. Careful not to chop the... Cool. Not keeping those. And carefully... I don't know if you can hear the rain or not, but it's pretty heavy. Cool. So do I need a little bit extra? So I've got this, and I think I want to use it up. It's so pretty. I have others lying around, but this is like what out of the vintage haul I got a couple of weeks ago, so I actually really do want to use it. So let's just glue it down with glue stick. I'm going to be sewing around just around the envelope flap. So let's just, hopefully that sticks down. It did with the last one. We'll put it up there, and got a bit left over for this one. So do we put it on that, or do we put it on that? Oh, I quite like it on that one. So let's, I don't know which way is the right way or wrong way, and I'm sure there might be a few that can see what's the right and wrong, so sorry, but I think either way looks pretty. And then what have we got over here? I wonder if we go real rustic and put something like that on it. Could do. It'll stick out a little bit too much though. No, not liking that. We could just put something like that on it. Could glue something on it afterwards, I think. I don't think I've got anything else, unless I've got something in here, which I probably have, but as you can see it's pretty messy. It's a real fine one which might get lost. That's pretty. There's a brown one. Yes, so as you can see by the state of it, it definitely needs cleaning. I don't think that's big enough. Right, I can't find anything just at hand. And I don't want to waste too much time hunting. So I'll leave that. I might just leave that how it is. Or, oh, see, no, it's going to annoy me. I'm going to have to find something. So what I might do is I might even go get another piece of that. I'll put that across there. And then I'm going to sew around there, down there, across, and back up. So it will just be sewn on the flap, and then we'll come back and we will carry on decorating. Right, be back in a minute. Right, back again. So I did find a piece just sitting over to my right. I have sewn these. Oh, so let's just cut off these. It's just got a bit darker in here. Yeah, that's better. Let's just cut off these bits and pieces. So yeah, there's the inside. And let's just trim this down. Trim that one side. Right. So here's a bit of washi tape. I think I'll just go ahead and use the same on all of them. So I don't care if it's a bit raggedy. I might not use the same on all of them actually. Give it a bit of extra glue just to sort of go over this sticky bit. So I could actually use a bit of this one if I can find the end. So I'm not sure if I said in the last video or not, but I am loving my sewing machine. Should have got it way before now. Definitely would have stopped a lot of unsavory words, shall I say. Let's get that bit of thread out. And we'll go across there. Pull it. Oh, just. Right. Let me get rid of that. So, there we have this. I probably don't need that now. Make sure I'm still in camera. Yes, I am. Right. Let's get some background paper on there, maybe there, a bit more. Which one do we want? Mr. Fox, I think it was that one. So let's just give the edges a little bit of colour. What I do need to do is go through the ephemera that goes with the kit and make up any envelopes and pockets, because there is envelopes and pockets that do come with it, and that will give me an idea on how much ephemera that I have to make. Cool. What else did I find? I found this in the drawer that I've never used. It either came in Happy Mail or from, I'd say, Temu, maybe. Yeah, I don't think that actually needs anything else. I quite like it how it is. Yeah, I don't think I need anything else. I do like that. That's quite pretty. Does it need to be torn? No, I don't think it does. Right, where's my glue? Let's start putting some glue on. Maybe do we want a little bit of lace behind? Too much lace, I think. Okay, let's glue them down. And what did I see before? That's right. I actually seen a piece of this doily and I really like this edging, so I want to see. Yep, it does. Cool. I don't care if it's all torn like that. I actually like it. So I'm thinking I want to actually chop a bit of that off and put it down there. Yeah, doesn't have to go all the way along. It's just for a bit of extra interest. Cool. And there's the other one. So yeah, I really like that. That's really cool. Mr. Fox. Right, let's do, I wonder if we want to add something like that. Let's do a couple of flower ones. I've got it sitting beside me. Let's add a bit of rose. Have I got any roses cut out next to me? Look. No, I don't want that. I do like that, but it needs something behind it. Does it need book page? Don't mind that. Tore that out pretty good. And maybe yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. Just going to put that on there. And then we need, get rid of that. See, I get myself in such a mess. I am absolutely loving doing these ephemera things. I used to like doing them, but it wasn't my favourite. But now I'm really getting into it. I hope that people watching that get inspired by what I'm doing. Let's just get rid of some of that white. Do we need a label? I'm thinking possibly. we do. I don't even mind a label up there like that. Maybe something smaller, something round. No, it's about the same size. I think I might have to stick with that. Maybe up like that. Right, let's put it on. It's going to cover a lot of that, but it is what it is. It's something quite satisfying. I had a plant book, and it had the size of all the pictures were the size, and as you can see, I sat down, and it was something quite satisfying about finally finishing cutting all of them. Really, it was like quite a sense of satisfaction. Right, so there's that one. I'll put that aside, and let's, oh yeah, 26. I've got 4 minutes. So do we want to use the rest of that? Possibly. It's sitting there. Let's use it instead of wasting it and chucking it in with the scraps. And that just fits. So we'll put that down. Before we put it down, we might find a doily or that one. And then what have we got here? That's quite a pretty one, although I do like that one. Let's try with you. Oh, green. That is nice. Let's do the green. I'm thinking, although now that I'm looking, I wonder if that would go in a bee journal. Could do. Let's just get these ones put down first. Bit of a waste, I could have chopped that off, I know. But there is a deep satisfaction of actually using things up. Right, let's just get rid of the white and get rid of the white. So, do we want that with maybe not another Arthur label? Let's just grab, there's some green labels up here. I think I want to use, well, there's nothing wrong with 2 labels, is there? Let's do that. Let's use them up. Do it the right way, Tracy. Let's use this one up. Yep. Happy, happy. I'm in my happy place. In my happy place. went to my brother's when I was down visiting my mother, and he was doing bacon sandwiches for lunch. So on the way back we stopped off halfway home and stopped at the supermarket and got some fresh white bread. So guess what we're having for tea? Yay! Bacon sandwiches. And oh no, I've lost my pen again. How do I do it? Tracy. Shocking. How do I do it? Can you see it? This is where I need you to someone to answer me, yell down at me and say it's there, but I literally cannot see it. Well, I don't know. I don't know where it is. I'm going to have a big tidy up that shows how messy everything is. Right, so let's recap. So we've got this one, which will just go in with the rest of my made ephemera. It might sit there for a while. I'm thinking I might use it for a bee journal if it's sort of a grungy bee journal. And there's a pretty poppy one. And these two will go in the Bontic Vintage Design journals. Animals in vintage clothing, Victorian clothing, sorry. So yeah, that was my idea. Probably is somebody else's idea. Two people, combine them, and that's what I got. But this one I love. I wish I had put some doily behind that. I actually probably still could put a little bit there to make it stick out, and then I'd still have, it would be fine by the time I stick it into the journal. Okay, well thanks for joining me, and I hope you have had a great weekend. I hope you have a great week coming up. My next video, I'll be working on the vintage Bontic Vintage Design journals. Until then,